Tonight, it is now law in Tennessee that certain violent offenders must serve the entirety of their jail sentences behind bars. The Truth in Sentencing law touts a tough on crime agenda. Ashley Sharp explains how lawmakers and victims' families see the law's passing as something to celebrate. Ashley?
Josh, lawmakers say the goal with truth in sentencing is that if you're sentenced to 10 years in jail, you actually spend 100% of that 10 years behind bars. Many violent offenders up until now have served around half, maybe even less than half of their sentences due to the possibility of early parole. Today's enactment of truth in sentencing changes that.
Tennessee, now a state that's cracking down on the early release of violent offenders. Senator John Lumbergh of Bristol co-sponsoring the newly enacted Truth in Sentencing law.
Let's make something consistent across the board, and let's make it tough.
The law outlines 8 of the most violent sentences, where if convicted, offenders will now be required to serve 100% of their sentence.
What is the one thing that we try to do more of than anything is we try to keep Tennesseans safe. This bill, this law, will do just that.
I just really want to thank them for getting this pushed through. They saw that it was the right thing to do.
It's resounding thanks from families of victims like Debbie Locke, who advocated for the new law.
For future families, they will not have to go through anything like what families in the past have had to go through.
Her husband, Mike Locke, a former Tennessee state representative, was killed by a drunk driver. Debbie fought through 5 parole hearings in 7.5 years to keep her husband's killer behind bars. He was released this year after serving half of his sentence.
You try so hard for our loved ones that we have lost, that we will never see again. And this bill should bring some justice.
This says to victims, look, here's 100%. You don't have to worry about getting a call that so-and-so's up for parole. They're going to serve 100% of that sentence.
Critics of the law say it's expensive keeping these offenders locked up. Co-sponsor Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally said in a statement, the costs associated with the law are well worth the peace of mind offered to victims and the overall boost to public safety.
Even though the truth in sentencing law was championed by many Tennessee Republicans, Governor Gov Lee did not sign it, citing data shows it's expensive and would not necessarily reduce crime. Regardless, it becomes law today since it passed both the House and the Senate. Josh?
Ashley Sharp, thank you. Now, also in the law taking effect today, another 16 crimes that will require offenders to serve 85% of their sentence before being eligible for release.